Hi, my name is Mr. Janan. I'm going to be your probability and statistics teacher this year for first semester. And so I just want to show you where you need to go and what you need to do to get started on Tuesday. And so this video is for all of the distance learners that are going to be in probability and statistics. Okay? I believe for probability and statistics, I think I have about 15 of you spread out throughout the day that are basically going to see the lessons that we've got going on. Okay? All right, so you want to go into your Schoology course. And so one thing I'm going to show you is I don't know if you know how to rearrange your courses. So you might have other stuff that's showing up on the top up here. And so I'm going to just show you real quick. So you want to go over to My Courses. And then down here you get this little button that says Reorder Courses. So if you click that, all of your courses are going to show up. Let me get my picture out of the way here. And so if you kind of scoot down, you'll see all the different things that you have. And so somewhere in there, there's a course that says courses below this line do not appear in the drop-down menu. So if it turns out you have your first through sixth hour down below here, you just want to grab them and start moving them up. And usually what I tell kids is you might want to put them in order of what your day is. So put your first hour up at the top, second hour, third hour, etc. Okay? All right, so then let me go back here. So courses. So when you move ours around, ours is going to have this little picture on this. This is basically a little cartoon on the wall outside of my classroom. So hopefully someday you're going to be able to come back to school and then you'll be able to kind of see, oh, this is where Mr. Janan's room was. Okay? All right, so if we click in there, so a couple things. So just as far as how you get started, you want to go down here to September. Okay, and so I'll put them in here by month basically. And so you go into September and then there's going to be needed materials for chapter 1. Now, if your parents are coming in on Tuesday, or Wednesday, I mean, of this week to pick up materials, I'm going to have a notes packet for you, some homework packets, that kind of stuff for at least for the first chapter. After the first chapter, we'll have to kind of discuss how we're going to get it to you, especially if you don't have a printer at home. Otherwise, you might just end up kind of printing materials off. And if you need to, that's in there. So if you click in here, you'll see here's the notes, here's the homework for the whole chapter. Okay? All right, so where you need to go is this first week. And so Tuesday's lesson, I go click in here. This is going to be the video notes. Now, if you're going to wait until Wednesday to get the notes packet from us at school, I would just go and write these notes down on a normal piece of paper out of your notebook or whatever. It doesn't really matter. And then the homework, once you kind of are done with the notes, this will be the homework that you need to get done for Tuesday. Once you're done, you'll be able to go in and check which ones am I doing, do I have any wrong, and then you're going to be able to go back in and redo them if you want to get them right, those kind of things. Okay? So that's kind of how each day is going to look. Right now, I'm not planning on having live lessons just because I feel like it's usually kids that are doing the distance learning, they're looking for the flexibility of the day. And so I sent an email to your parents already kind of stating that. So they need to let me know if you need to come in or you want to come in for one of our live lessons. We'll try to figure something out. But right now, we've just got the videos on here. Okay? So if I go back to the beginning of Probs and Stats, one other thing I want to show you is how do you get help when you're at home? And so that's what this first line is, Help Sessions with Mr. Janan. So you click in here, and so we've got a lot of options. So this is the first week. I'm going to go to the second week, just so you can see what a normal week would look like. And so Monday through Thursday, I've got help sessions in the morning. So these are 10 to 10:15. And then 10:15 to 10:30. If you just kind of hover over this, it will pop up. And so you can see there it says 10:15 to 10:30, Mr. Janan, DL, or Distance Learning Help Time. So during the Monday through Thursday, the only people that can sign up for these are the kids that are doing distance learning, because basically you guys are going to be the ones that, the other kids that are coming to school are going to ask me every other day if they have problems on the homework, or we'll just go through some of that. But if you need help on homework or a lesson or you're not getting something understood, this is where you would want to sign up. And then hopefully it should shoot me an email to let me know, and then we'll figure out if we're going to do a Google Meet or a Schoology conference, something like that. Fridays, I'm just going to show you. So remember, all of the kids on Friday are distance learners. And so I have a whole bunch of sessions lined up, but that's open to everybody. So if you know that you're going to need some help on Friday, you're going to want to get in there and grab a spot. But if you can, you should try to reserve your spots or try to get a spot earlier in the week, because those are strictly reserved for just the distance learning kids. Okay? So just make sure you're aware of that. All right. So later this week, or maybe even into next week, I'm going to try to get in contact with each one of you, just so I know who you are and you know me, and that way we can kind of make sure when we're asking each other questions and asking for help, we know who we're talking to. So hopefully this starts out okay for you. Always email if you need a quicker answer or something, or if you're having trouble with something technology-wise and you need an answer on something, or something's not working on Schoology. The fastest way is going to be email, and then when you need, extensive help, go ahead and sign up for one of these help sessions and we'll get some stuff done for you. Okay?